gonna be making this delicious chocolate chip granola. In half a cup of regular granola, we're typically looking at something in between 150 to 300 calories. In this lower calorie, higher protein version of this granola, we got 80 calories, 5.5 grams of protein. It's so delicious, and I'm so excited to share the recipe with you. So let's get cooking. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some protein, low-calorie granola, and this has been highly requested. I always so appreciate when you guys comment below what you want for me to recreate into a lower calorie, higher protein version, because that makes it fun for me to play around with different recipes. If you like this video, please hit me with a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and let's get into it. The first thing we're going to use today is some rice puffs, and we're gonna crush these. So I'm gonna use a plastic bag. We're gonna use 2 cups of these rice puffs, and I've low-key been just snacking on these all morning today, so they're all warmed up and stuff. Wait, before we do this, I'm a little bit proud of myself. For the first time this morning, I dried my own fruit because I wanted to add some dried fruit into this recipe. And you can absolutely just buy this at the store. This is just me being extra. If you feel like doing it too, go for it. If you don't need to, because you can absolutely find dried fruit at the store that doesn't have added sugar. I just wanted to make it myself. So I took 3 medium strawberries, chopped them up, put them in the oven for 3.5 hours at 220 degrees Fahrenheit. I think they turned out really good, but we'll get back to those later. 2 cups of rice puffs, and I'm just kind of gonna crush them up with my with my soup spoon. Is that what it's called? If you have a hammer or something, that definitely works as well. This is also a great tricep workout. The left arm a little work. We're gonna add that into our bowl. Next up, we got half a cup of regular oats, 1/4 cup, so I'm just gonna pour 2 of these. Now we want the cereal to have a little bit extra protein, so therefore I'm gonna add a scoop of protein powder. I'm gonna use the honey graham cereal. Who doesn't love a good honey taste when we're making granola? You can use whatever protein powder that you really enjoy and that you like. So if you have vanilla, you have chocolate, whatever, just remember your granola is gonna taste a little bit of that. I'm just trying different things, and this one was really good. So if you happen to have this one, great. If you have another one, great too. And if you wanna try this one out, you can get 20% off with my code. We're gonna use 1 scoop. That was a little too little. That's 1 scoop. And this is actually isolate protein powder. Now I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This is gonna be so good. All right, so this was all our dry ingredients. Now we're gonna mix our more liquid ingredients. It's just 2 liquids and then our sweetener. To add some Swerve, Walden Farms sugar-free syrup, and some vanilla extract. If you cannot find Swerve, you can use regular stevia. You can also use monk fruit, which looks something like this. 2 tablespoons of Swerve. Depending on how sweet you want this, you can add more or less, you know, whatever your taste buds desire. Also, we're gonna add chocolate chips into this, so don't you worry, it's gonna be delicious. Delicious. Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a cup of sugar-free syrup. So this is 1/4 cup, so I'm gonna add 2 of these. We'll give that a little mix around just so the Swerve kind of goes in one with the syrup. This is going to be a sweet granola, so you can add it on top of Greek yogurt, on top of your oatmeal, on top of fruit, whatever your heart desires. Now we're slowly gonna mix that in with our dry ingredients. I said slowly, and then I just pour this entire thing. That's great. Few slices of strawberries and mix around. So as you can see, the more you spread it out, the more crunchy it gets. These single pieces here are a little bit more crunchy than the pieces in the middle. That didn't get separated as much, and I absolutely love these the most because they're crunchy. And then we're gonna add 50 grams of blueberries once it's cooled off, and some chocolate chips. We got 60 chocolate chips in here, and I'm using these Lily's Less Sugar Sweet Life Dark Chocolate Baking Chips. and they are stevia sweetened, so they're perfect for our little granola. There we have it. I want to show you what I typically will do with this granola if I want like a protein snack. Because you know that if we're trying to build muscle, a little bit of protein is always gonna help us out. I just take a regular fire. I just do 1 serving. As you can see, I added about 1/6 of the granola on top of this Greek yogurt. There's still a ton left, which I'm just gonna put in a little container and save for later. I'm going to dig into this. And those chocolate chips, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so worth it making these things yourself when it's so easy. This portion only has 170 calories, 23 grams of protein. That is a great protein snack. But you don't have to eat this with Greek yogurt. You can use this for whatever you usually would use granola for. You tell me, what do you usually use granola for? Give me some good ideas. Also, just like adding granola on top of fruit is really delicious. And you can of course add nuts and seeds, whatever you prefer inside of your granola. I just wanted to make this as low calorie as possible for anyone who is trying to cut down a little bit on calories and want to eat high volume, but adding almonds, adding sesame seeds, adding whatever you have at home that could be delicious to add to it, definitely do that. It's really important to get those healthy fats as well. It does help us stay full for longer. I really hope that you want to try this out. It's super, super delicious. I hope that all of you guys who'd asked for granola, that this is gonna live up to your expectations. I also have been trying to work on a little bit of a coconut flavored granola and a chocolate flavored granola, so if that's something you want to see, please let me know, because then I'll finish up that recipe and make that video as soon as possible. Also, let me know if you have any other ideas. This was you guys' ideas, and I'm just so grateful that you are sharing with me what you want to see. It just helps me out to be creative and play around with different recipes, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys for being here. Please hit me with a thumbs up if you like this video. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and if you want a training program, you want all of my recipes, you want some self-development programs, I got all of that in the description below. Thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you again very soon. Bye! Do you guys hear the crunchiness of this? So good.